team effort. One over there. Shot sniper for 120.
Come on, headshot at 150. Let's go.
She on me. She on me.
But these two are kind of good though, because y'all didn't get hooked yet. So y'all
She ran right
pretty much
past
good.
me. Got a moving part. So you wouldn't got a dick and pick one up. JT. Entertaining. Are you not entertained? I have to fucking do it again. Oh shit. Can somebody unban Giggles? I was being dramatic. I'm sorry. Apparently I did that. I have no idea how. Is there a hotkey to ban people? What is that? Is there a hotkey to ban? I'm so sorry. Oh, what are you doing? Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. Please clip that. Somebody clip it, please. Joel, I love you. I mean it.
Danganronpa.
Okay, here we go. It's so bright. All right, you guys. Hi, sis. Hi, Zaza. Hi, Allie. You said you got a Twitch yesterday, Allie? You know, my OBS was open during movie night, and I heard a follow. When I saw the account was brand new, and normally I ban those if it was made like within a day or so. But something told me not to. I don't know. I was like, Alley Cat sound familiar. That's why. I moved my desk in my room, y'all, so it probably looks different. I think I'm gonna move it back because it's not working out the way I wanted it to in my head. I need a bigger desk so that it can actually, hi, Alucard. I need a bigger desk. It was you. Well, that makes sense. So I apologize in advance for how weird I look on camera today because the light is hitting differently. I don't really know how to fix it. Should we move this over here? I think this looks better. Okay. Ugh. At least for today. At least for today. Hold on. Ah! It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall, okay? Don't fall. Okay. Hella join the Twitch game. Hi, y'all. I know it's Thursday. Virgo has to go to school. It's very windy. None of this noise was happening. Hold on just a sec, y'all. None of this noise was happening before I started streaming. Oopsies. Okay. Let's see if that works. Not you spaceless. Well, you had a baby. It's understandable. I don't want y'all to see that I'm in the middle of cleaning my depression house. I don't want y'all to see the depression house. It's burning my biscuits, but the light looks better when I put it over here than it does when it's right here. Nah, we'll have to deal with it today. I'm going to be poorly exposed today, you guys. Sorry. Wait, maybe this works better if I put... Hey, yo. I'm probably gonna have to put everything back the way I actually had it, which sucks. Because if you ever dealt with... You are... This side of my face is so bright. Like, gosh. That's why I moved it over there. When the sun go down, it'll be better. It's very windy here too. Like, I tried to take my trash out yesterday and my bonnet like got snatched off my head. That was fun. I'm going to do one more thing real quick for the sake of my OCD. Okay. So this side of my face is gonna probably be real bright until the sun go down. Cause the window is right here. It used to be like right in front, but now it's like right on the side of my face. That's another reason. I didn't think about that. I did, but I be wanting to play with y'all. You can play with us, absolutely. I set up my PS5 last night. I had to go to YouTube University for some of the stuff, but yeah, I got it together. My phone is gonna die. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I keep turning my camera off because when I'm on YouTube, since I don't stand up and really do anything, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I usually don't have no bottoms on, so like that's why I keep turning my camera off. Because if I gotta stand up. Funny story, I found out that a lot of streamers do that. They just don't. Will this work? I'm trying to see something. It didn't work. What? I'm just gonna put my phone over here. I just want to have my phone on me. I got my watch though, so it'll be okay. Alright. So YG, hi! Okay, hold on, let me put my camera back on. Alright. So this setup is not gonna stay like this because I don't like it. It didn't come to fruition the way I wanted it to in my head. So we just gonna deal with this for today because I'm not moving to this right now. I'm probably gonna have to put it down. If you've ever dealt with depression and you have to do like a depression clean, like when you clean out all the depression and stuff out of your house, it's usually very highly recommended that you like rearrange some stuff. There should be no crumbs on my desk. Like how? I haven't even eaten at the desk. Like I cleaned my whole desk off, y'all, and y'all should have heard me. I had a temper tantrum last night in Discord because I could not find Hi Shelly Buns! If it wasn't for my crochet cam, I wouldn't have jack shit. But like, no, if you was in Discord last night, I couldn't find the cable that they sent with the controller for the PS5 so I could actually hook it up to the PS5. Because you're supposed to be able to use this thing wirelessly, and I feel like I'm smoking dick because I don't know how to charge it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. So as of now, my shit gonna be plugged in. As of right now, until I figure out all the mechanics out. But I was able to set it up, get everything installed. Well, updated, put the preferences and all that stuff on. I went ahead and I redeemed the code for God of War Ragnarok. And then the only other games I think I meant to only download Overwatch, but I went ahead and downloaded Fortnite too because I just wanted to download some games so I could practice playing stuff with the controller. The deep clean realign my room shoppers combo is French kiss. Yeah, but I couldn't rearrange it the way I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to come up with something else. My desk is not big enough to hold my big ass PC as well as my PS5, which I did not know was twice the size of a regular PlayStation. Like I knew it was gonna be big, but golly. So we're gonna have to come up with, I need a bigger desk, and I'm not moving. My lease is up at the end of March, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to move because, you know, we still got to do the John to get the car and stuff. So it's probably, do you have PlayStation Plus? I have PlayStation Plus Essential. I high-key need whatever the Elite John is, like the premium one, so I can get even more games. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to somebody said make sure I download like all the little free games that you can get on PlayStation Plus, and I'm just like, bro, here's the thing, like it's a lot of space on this PlayStation, but like it ain't that much space. Cause I was like, oh yeah, it's 650 gigs on here, and then you realize that all the games you downloading is like 60 gigs a pop. Have good class, Virgo. I hope they let you out early. But yeah, so last time on Danganronpa, I need some water too. It's so hot, y'all. It's like 72 degrees all over again. Hi, Skylar. Oh, I can just add them. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how to do any of that because I haven't had a PlayStation since you actually had to have a disc inside the PlayStation for it to work. So it's been a minute. Hi, Skylar. Yeah, Skylar was trying to help me get mine because I was trying to get the capture to work. So luckily I have 2 capture cards, so I can use my other one for the Switch, so that way I won't have to like unplug. So it is so hot. This will be the only day that I will be, y'all. My fan is doing the Lord's work in the background. I hope y'all can't hear it and it's not bothering y'all. But like, gosh, I'm going to be right back again. I'm gonna go grab some water because it's hot as crap. And then we're gonna start. Because we gotta figure out who the hell is dead. I mean, also, if anybody, you know, feels led by the spirit to cash up just $100 so she can get some groceries, like, I want y'all to understand, I never run out of bottled water. Because every time I go grocery shopping, I always tell them to bring me a case of bottled water. I got 4 bottles of water left after these 2. I'm feeling good. I regret heavily having 2 scoops of advanced GG Chill because it does its job in making sure that my whole body relaxed, because it felt like, child, my body felt, the back of my thighs felt like I had did crunches last night. I was baffled. It's still cold as heck. I mean, it's February. That's what I expect. It was 79 degrees yesterday, y'all, and I was trying to clean up. And then it had the nerve to be so windy that when I tried to take my trash out, the wind blew so hard it like to took my bonnet with it. Appalled. I was appalled. Yep. So I'm probably gonna have to put either I'm gonna have to come up with something totally different than what I was planning, or I'm gonna have to put, you know, I just had an idea. It's gonna take some doing, but I just had an idea. And it might work. It might work. Either way, I'm gonna put it back the way it was. Y'all think I'm playing? The wind was blowing so hard, I was like, Lord, I got the trash in my hand. Let me hold on to my bonnet. My hair ain't nothing. My hair ain't nasty, but like, the way this wind blowing, like in 2 seconds, my bonnet gonna be in my mama house. And what good is that to me and my edges here? I'm being for real. Y'all laughing at my pain. Okay, so on Tuesday, in classic format of how we've been doing it, you know, I like to catch a body. Usually as soon as we catch the body, I go ahead and I close the game and we leave the investigation and the class trial to Thursday, which is where we are today. But we found the data center. We found the key to the, well, no, let's go back. We found a body. We have no idea who it is. They think it's Kyoko. We know it's a female. We found out there's a 16th student, Mukuro Ikasaba. I think I said their name right. We found out that there's a 16th student and that it's a female. Kyoko has gone missing, and we found a dead body. The body got blown up by a bomb because for some reason it had a bomb on it. It had a key to the data center, so we finally got into the data center to see all the cameras and stuff. Found out that everything that we have been going through apparently has been being broadcast on international television as some kind of crazy reality show. And we just now, like literally, we finally cut off the game when I got the Monokuma file, and we still don't know who did. So we about to find out. Just let your hair feel the breeze. I ain't worried about my hair, my bonnet though. What's that gonna do for me and my edges when it's time to go to sleep? You worried about the wrong thing, Scholar. So we finna find out who did, I guess, because we never did find out. I'm gonna turn the volume back up, because you know they're gonna be talking most of the time this time when we get to the class trial. We just got the Monokuma file when I stopped the game last time. We are in the investigation phase. It's about that time. All right. Better start by checking the Monaco. I have no idea who's dead, and if it's Kyoko, I'm stopping and uninstalling this game, and we're gonna end stream, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on Twitch, cause due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Be for fucking real. That just pissed me off so bad. Okay, so we still don't know who's dead. They were, however, dead before the blast. So you know that they was dead before the blast, but you don't know who it was. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? I thought it was Kyoko because of the boots. I don't think it's Kyoko because of the hands. Kyoko always had gloves on and her nails are painted. I'm sorry, Kyoko just don't give me the impression that she takes the time to paint her nails. Or I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Here in the garden. My thing is, I don't even know who could have done this. Time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. Just need to do what I always do. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. What is this? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, they acrylic. Well, they fake nails. Does this person have a tattoo? They're really long. They seem like they're getting in the way of normal activity. Yeah, this is not Kyoko. Ain't nothing wrong with fake nails though. We stand dick grabbers around here. Can I say that? Richard snatches on the back of her right hand. It's a tattoo. It got burned so I can't make out the whole thing. It look like a wolf. A picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand has been added to truth bullets. Okay. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? Upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet because we threw water on it. Hi, Killums. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. We just said that. Because I only threw water on the part that was on fire. The top half, the bottom half is still dry. There's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? He don't know. He don't know. White jacket the victim wearing got totally burnt up. Only a little piece left. That's it. These look like fragments of something. Oh, they're all burned, so I can't really be sure. What is that? I thought that was blood. I feel like I've seen something like it before, but where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Fragments near dead body has been added to truth bullets. Okay. The knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? Yep. Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma File said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Yes, why? He's so slow sometimes, bro. He is so slow sometimes. Wait, is this? Yes, fool. You know that that's that same. It's the knife that that person was holding. It's getting really weird. The whole thing been too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night. The thing is, they didn't actually attack you. They were just standing over you holding a knife. They were holding that knife. Same knife was used to stab at that same mass attacker we found here, but we don't even know if that's the same person. Maybe this masked person got stabbed because... Why they keep flashing back to this? When they attacked, I was kind of in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe they... Oh, Makoto, please. So how the body get all the way up here? And if this really is Kyoko, it's gonna mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. It can't be. There's no way. You know, Makoto has not made me upset this entire time, but he's making me really angry. Okay. The sprinklers go off at 7:30. I wonder what time this person died. Monokuma said the time positively can't be changed. Hold on. If the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, if the body taken before then, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet, which means the murder would have must have taken place after 7:30. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm a genius, bro. Oh, let me go in here. Take a look in the tool shed. Pretty typical tool shed. Oh, what's this? A tarp? No, there was not a tarp here before. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Okay. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Ain't the only thing that concerns me. I'm still stuck on this crazy diamond pickaxe. Tiana! Did you make it home yet? Paper, plastic, and people. Yeah, we'll stay away from that. Okay, so let's talk to everybody. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and
Serious.
I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? What I did this morning helped me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. I got there, we met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everybody was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Toko, what time is it? We left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it was probably 9 on the dot now. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think I can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job, no, for real. So around 9 o'clock, that's when we found it, but that don't necessarily mean that that's when she was killed, or whoever this is. Now that I feel like an empty husk. I just realized what you said, Tiana, because I saw that you said, I was waking up, so I didn't fully understand what I was reading, and I saw that you said that you played a match as killer against Hydro, and I was like, who is Hydro? I'm talking about my eyes was just cracking open and breaking through sleepy dust. I just realized. I don't like that she doesn't feel like she did well, or that nobody feels like they did well. That bothers me. Okay. Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. About what?
So in other words,
My alibi.
in other words,
I love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Fool, sleep. I was sick, so I will sleep all night. Why are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden here for the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. Hi, Kaede.
in other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
hate that I'm really mad that they don't get that. How long is it gonna be before you find out your results, Tiana? Because I don't appreciate the tension that they gonna have my good sis under. I think she did very well. She studied for that test for a long time. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? Fool, in the room. I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. Nah, just child. I don't know what to tell you. What now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Oh, shut up. I'm the only one without an alibi. The only thing is that y'all be so busy trying to pin it on somebody so that you can kind of prove yourself innocent that even if you still get it wrong, we all still gonna die. So we need to get it right. The only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya's account has been added. Okay, let's talk to this goofball. Who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Okay, well, she's useless. Mid-May? It take that long to... Did y'all actually have to write out the answers? It wasn't like a Scantron? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right. It's something red, like right up under the head, and I wish I could see it. Was wearing some kind of mask right around your birthday. That just pissed me off. You better have passed. You better have. I'm gonna be so upset. That's around her birthday. She gonna be stressed out. Not you better have passed, like as in you didn't do enough. Like they better pass you because, man, listen. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
That's a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too, so thank you too. So ghetto, May. A shard of some sort? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what was, well, we ain't gonna be able to see it now. I don't think there's nothing else in here to look at. Oh, let me go look at the chicken coop. Some chickens in the chicken coop. One of the chickens missing. 4, there was 5 chickens.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Do you remember how many chickens there were in here? It was 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? One of the chickens missing. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was just down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens there. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. Hi, Blaze. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Child, okay. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? What? I don't have my phone on me. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Everybody would wait until I'm trying to do something and want to blow my fucking phone up. I'm more upset about the chickens going missing because eggs. Alright. You have to hit notify me. Y'all got to actually turn the notifications on for YouTube. Okay. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Because it be related to the case. Chicken coop chickens. Hi, Fruit. Look, I just want the eggs. We checked everything we needed to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. That fragment found before, it got something on it. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, I'm so tired of them doing this little cutscene. I don't know what to do. The thing is, some of the multiple choice questions are experimental, so they have to decide which ones they aren't grading. Then there's a curve. Yikes, that's a lot of moving parts. Find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more, but the key to her room, Byakuya, you got it.
It's all clear now.
I can't, yeah, this is when he took her key to her room.
Just give up.
Okay. Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You had the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. He's stupid. He think he's so smart, but he's really so dumb. Yes, please remember to like the stream. I did not tweet that I was live on the Red app. Oopsies. Oopsies. All right, there we go. And also don't forget to like the stream, Yana. Not the praxis. I used to have to. I was worried about taking that test when I was still in school. Y'all got all kinds of paper cuts and stuff from breaking down boxes and chow. If I were to go with you, that would be different. So come with me then, fool, dang. I have my own agenda. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go, oh, child, he's so annoying. Okay. That one, it keeps saying that one area. That is not helping me. Okay. No. It actually said, the first thing in the Monokuma file literally said, because the body is burned, we don't know who it is. It's one of the reasons I'm so damn annoyed. They're saying check out that one area. The gym? The bomb. There was a bomb. The bomb is missing. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
There was a bomb. Just found something. What was it? What is it? It's a bomb.
Huh?
A bomb. There's one installed on every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments that we found in the garden. Okay, I checked everything else that I could think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Kept saying that one area. I was like, what area, bro? I forgot about the bomb. I was like, that one area. I'm like, bro, it's been 2 days. I don't know. Okay, let's find this fool. He's so freaking annoying, bro. This is the pool, right? They all still in the garden? Y'all stupid. TC and Kelly, how are you doing, love? Ain't this the room? Alright, come on, man. You think you can go soon,
Let's
Byakuya?
go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on the way to the dorm. Walk, flock, flame. That's her room, right? Here we go. Took out the key and slid in the keyhole and in. And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Bruh. The hell? See, it done got warm too quick. It's just little random insects. Now, get cold. Y'all, it's been warm for 3 days. They done got too much dip on their chip. I can't live like this. I also can't be this close to the window. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna change some things. With my desk clean now, I can see everything. This is Kyoko's room. What is that? She got a bed just like everybody else. I love how sometimes you can see the red lights on the cameras, but not every time. It's something on her table. Bathroom, she might have certain articles hanging out to dry, better not look inside. Oh. So what is this? Something on the table. A wood block decoration?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Oh, the lockers at the really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
If it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really would. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo, yes.
What?
You want to come in here, right? So what is it that you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just wanted to see what we might find a clue in here. Could it might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here. Don't apologize to him. Plan on poking around at random. You're doomed no matter how much time you take. Has something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. Okay, I know. Kyoko gave me something. Oh, the note.
It's true.
A symbol of my determination, and don't open it. Yeah, only open it if something ever happens to me. Somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened to her, I should open it.
Interesting.
Something certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. So that was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Look under the sheets, fool! Could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what is this? Crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
To be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. It must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this was what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. He's so annoying. Look down at the profile sheet. What we got? Name Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. I thought you said the ultimate despair. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. Showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. Story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over the Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. So how was she at Hope's Peak? That don't make no sense. She reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Out. Well, that makes sense. Alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as, I have no idea how to say that. Finra? I don't know. For those 3 years, she insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to the truth bullets. Oh, have a great daddy-daughter date. Ultimate soldier, a mercenary group, doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other one is sci-fi. There's no way to compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person then. Never imagined that I would hear the name, and of course you know what the hell it is. Finrar? You recognize it?
Naturally.
I'm sure he'll pronounce it during the class trial because I don't know how to say it. Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers, but they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard that says Finra is already, what? This guy. Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero. What? It's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did? Hey, don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything, huh? And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous. That's ugly.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? Really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. So many words. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? You definitely did not. I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
when you all first got here in the main hallway back when, that's so many people. There were, way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
In other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killer game was actually 16. Well, that's not news now. Fenrir, okay. Then
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, she's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? That's what you worried about?
Indeed. Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? That's all you get. Kyoko's wearing those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no, Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears gloves, to hide scars, which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again, huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering. Hi, Choo Choo. Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. You, this mother. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so that there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make an investigation fair. Mukuro is related to this case.
Certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her a part of the school killing gang. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. I don't know what the hell going on. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I changed my
It's all
mind.
clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? My nose. I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places that need that investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
let's go.
Are you coming, child? Oh yeah, the key in the dojo. The cherry blossoms are so pretty. Yep, the key is missing. Wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathrooms. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Do you see the locker spotted to the right?
Very strange.
This only one doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right? Just try. Stop yelling at me. He's so freaking annoying, bro. Insert it to the locker's metal lock and click. Eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows total. What's that at the bottom? Made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. There's something at the bottom. Something else inside the locker. A wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what that was used for. It got blood on it.
I see.
If it is, this means it's surely related to the case. Duct tape is related to the case somehow. Could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape is crazy. All this locker has to offer. Something wrong?
Very strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps, Byakuya, forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location? Something we need to look into. Oh, we need to go to the library then. To Fenrir. Mercenary group that is part of the house. Supposed to find out information about that. We gotta go to the library. The archive, yep.
Let's go.
That's what we found out about Genocide Jet. Believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. No, the archive, like the back of his hand, went straight to the back of the shelf. Okay, here we go. Quickly return with the file in hand. You gonna read it or what? Well, what they give me all the options for?
I see.
Take a look at this. The symbol. It's the same one as the back of the body's hand. No idea what it says. What language is this? How'd you make it out of high school without learning a single word of French? He in Japan. I read it for you, but I expect you to. I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. He's such a jerk. Kind of extreme. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, oh lord. Oh, that's what Fenrir means, the Wolf of Ragnarok? Does that mean when I play God of War Ragnarok, I'm gonna be the wolf named Fenrir? Or Funrir, or however you say it. Is that what that means? Cause I redeemed the code for it. I rubbed my eyes so bad it's swole. And we stretching. Everybody stretching? Let's pause and stretch. Stretch break. Ooh! My neck! Ah! I said, did y'all hear that? You ever like had a good stretch and it cracked and you just want to sit in the stretch and enjoy the release? Oh my lord. That felt wonderful. One of my favorite ASMR things to watch is people getting their bones cracked by chiropractors. Not like crunching, like breaking bones and popping them back into place, but just like the... That would have felt so much better on 6 Rings. That was, oh my goodness. I'm sitting up straight now. Man, that was great. Okay. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Y'all like them too? Okay, I thought I was strange. Ooh, I need a massage. Y'all know it's been almost a year since I got a massage. I've only ever had 2 massages in my entire life, and I've never been to a chiropractor ever. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing. Y'all, I'm distracted because no, I be watching like the little videos of people getting their stuff cracked. I be like, bro, I want that. Like, do I just go to a chiropractor and be like, can I get the number 4 special? Hit me with the wombo combo. But like, I literally just want to take like my videos and be like, can you do this? I don't know if that's exactly what I need, but I want it. It just look like it feels so good. Like, do you just order it like off a menu, like at the dollar store? I mean, at the drive-thru or something? Like, can I get a number 14? Can you upsize and add a neck crack too? What do you do? Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, somehow I believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. You be lightheaded after the first time. Ma'am, what? What'd I do? Neck crack special bonus, look. Can you add a new hip? Like, cause one of my hips needs to be seen by a chiropractor ever since, yeah, child, it's a long story about the hip. No numbers? I'm not looking at numbers. What you talking about? I'm talking about going to a chiropractor. This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. It isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Oh no, I'm not looking at, my phone is over there. Random people are just texting me. I don't really worry about numbers too much on YouTube. I want to get more subscribers, and I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have a plan. I can't start it until we finish this game. Well, I can, but I don't got enough clips of Danganronpa because that's all I've played over here. But I'll come up with something. The battlefields aren't much different from my worlds here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word that I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? The wolf thing. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean? Yep. Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. We did all of that just to add that to the. It's time, y'all. It's time, y'all.
Time is utterly silent. and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial! So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
What the hell? Okay, then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
We'll see anyway. Let's go. Yeah, if we come in here and Kyoko in here, and she's not. Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck you two been? You just disappeared without a word. Investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's weren't high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two. Oh, girl. What are you, jealous?
Hey.
Are you making us are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? You ain't helping.
What?
Stop talking to immerse yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second, he could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what?
What?
Jesus Christi! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait, huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard the voice, we all spun around to look. I'm just stressed. I don't even really know where to start. Okay, so now that I'm child stuttering. Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to see something. Interesting. Okay, we back. Why does it keep doing that? All right. Kyoko. Kyoko, you still alive? Not as a ghost. Stop talking. Not for real. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts to the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of you. Monokuma was gone. We all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost. This fool. I told you stop talking.
Go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Not master away from me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is over. Pilot to the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. They're gonna have us late. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor.
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then what did you find out? Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However.
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting, but if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any locked room. Oh, any lock in the school. Lit?
Just a
Interesting.
second.
What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all of the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important to everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
If that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Child, I don't know what's going on. Let's just go. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. I wanna go down, down. All right, and the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, no one said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. And the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait!
This is a very interestingly colored room. Been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, save the data. Long ass investigation. All right. Let's look at our bullets. When do we be getting all these bullets though? Okay, so we got the Monokuma file. We don't know who the body is, even though, you know. Exploded body analysis, fake nails, tattoo on the right hand. Funny story. So this might be old girl, but how is she dead? Is there a 17th student too? Fragments in a dead body, that's the bomb, the sprinklers. When the body was found, the knife at the crime scene, the tarp, I don't know where the tarp fits in. Chicken Coop Chicken, because one is missing. Byakuya's account. Body Before Explosion. Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Monokuma's account. Woodblock Key. Titanium Aerials. Bloody Duct Tape. Kyoko's account. I don't know what none of them gonna do. Let's set our skills. We have 18 points, so we can get some more. Lost in Thought. Increases the time limit for each phase. It costs 3. I don't have enough to do that one. Do I have any more? I didn't really get no new skills. I don't even know how to get more skills. We'll have to just do what we got. They give us plenty of time for the thing, though. This is the only one I can add, but I don't have enough skill points. I tried to talk to literally every single person to increase it, but I can't. Focus recovers more quickly. Increases damage to the opponents when a statement is destroyed. Yeah, needed that one. To reload 2 bullets at once. Oh, very helpful. Not taking that off. We just got to use what we have. Here we go, y'all.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because... she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology!
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that that corpse was Kyoko. If I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... Here we go.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Either he's stupid or he did it. Cause he do be the one that's always in the garden. So either he's dumb or he's the one that did it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
I had to right click and left click all at the same time. I'm gonna try this.
Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh no! You did say something wrong and something weird. You said it was both, actually.
That
it was both.
Kyoko there is just
Is it the
ghost.
tattoo or the fake nails?
Impossible.
Oh, we can try the fake nails,
okay,
I guess.
Then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Should I just do the whole analysis?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
I feel like the exploded body analysis would be okay.
Okay, then prove it. Prove
I'm gonna do the exploded body analysis instead. I think the
dead
tattoo.
body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
I think it would be this one.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
How, bro? It ain't nothing to take. We all clearly saw the.
Shoot.
Okay. I'm getting frustrated. Cause he the only one that we got to battle against.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay,
We can try to
then
fake
prove
nails.
it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
She wasn't wearing gloves. I don't have
They
to.
got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Even
Well,
Toko
yeah,
talking like she got some
must have been
sense.
wearing gloves.
Finally.
No, that's wrong.
I felt like the fake nails wasn't that pertinent.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Oopsies. Sorry, y'all.
Whoever it was, I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
I hit the wrong button. It skipped the thing.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Not really.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well,
You
Kyoko,
blood
any
clotty
thoughts?
shit.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
I mean, other than the fact that she's
Which should
standing
have
right
been
there.
obvious since she's standing right here.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Why?
That's
So you
the
can know who
first
you
thing
killed?
I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Let go. Okay. Let's see what they talking about first.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
She's right.
then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
missed it.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so.
I'm sick of
face was
him.
scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
She's right there, boy.
If we can't identify the body...
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What?
Man, I'm so tired of agreeing with Bianca. I don't know what to
Die
do.
a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and
I'm
unusual
so uncomfortable.
death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Ooh.
Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously?
What did she
really
say?
did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Compare the tattoos to the other information we have. The victim's identity should become clear. It should be this one.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps.
Fenrir.
That's the name of the
Fenrir.
military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh, it's a hangman. Okay. It's a wolf.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man!
Spoilers?
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
So you knew that.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
You did call her the ultimate despair.
When there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Chad, nobody care about your family name.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
I'm so confused,
Seriously?
bro.
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
She just said that.
Did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
It's not what we know. There can only be 2 suspects.
I got it!
You shouldn't sound
Narrowed
that
it down
excited.
to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain.
Please do.
Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. I can't let this stand, so I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? Probably 9 then.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Toko, what time is it? When we left the gym, it was just before 9, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe, be back here at 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
so we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't prove an alibi for that period, then I have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time that I don't have an alibi. Whew. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Here in the garden. Sorry.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. It's the sprinklers. I knew I was going to have to use the sprinklers for something. I just had to see what for.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
I just realized the time getting shorter.
And 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
What? Oh, am I gonna have to shoot? I might have to pull. The sprinklers come on at 7:30. What the fuck? Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's what time the sprinklers come on every day.
More than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my bullets. Oh, the corpse is almost totally dry. Body must appear in the garden. They talking about the
We've established
corpse?
a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
You try this one.
7:30.
What the? Now, shoot. Listen, I'm starting to get upset.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Okay, let me just go through it again.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I got less time.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
All these are clocks.
7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the
Am I gonna have to pull something? Something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the course is almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
We've established
maybe
a
at the
time
beginning?
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, where would I throw it?
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's what time the sprinklers come on.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I
The
should
exploded, the fragment don't
think. So
help.
Makoto,
It's
if you
gonna.
have any objections, now would be the time.
I'm confused. Okay. Same time every morning. The sprinklers come on at 7:30 every morning, but the body was pretty much dry when we found it until we threw the water on it. Am I gonna have to pull something?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Oh, maybe the time
and
frame
9
part.
o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So
I'm gonna pull
Makoto,
the
if you
beginning.
have any objections,
When he says
now
that it
would
had
be
to
the
happen
time.
at 9:30. Should I pull that? Let me see. Hold on.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Cause I'm tired of y'all saying this.
It took place somewhere
Oopsies.
between 10 o'clock at night
I pulled the wrong part.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Hiya, Static.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock.
But I did the body
to
analysis.
7:30.
That's more than enough
tried
time
both
to
of
commit
them.
murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
It's gonna be. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got 2 minutes. Hold on. I think I need to pull the
We've
time.
established a time frame for the
This.
murder. It took
I
place
can't
somewhere
pull
between
that.
10 o'clock at night
They don't want me to
and
pull
9
that.
o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and
No.
Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah,
I know I
from
don't have an
10
alibi.
o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. I
Okay,
should
let's try
think.
this.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Yeah, I've been playing Danganronpa for a long time. It seems like this game long as heck. Okay. Can I use it next? Okay.
We've
Okay.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit
What
murder.
do I need to
should
shoot
think.
though?
So Makoto, if you
They
have
ain't giving
any
me a lot of options on what to
objections, now
shoot.
would be the
I am
time.
annoyed. I know it. The sprinklers come on every morning, honey. I'm fully
We've
aware.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oopsies. I lost my book. Man,
Yep,
dang it.
and
Slamming.
Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that
I'm
time.
gonna try the other one.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
The fragments ain't got nothing to do with anything.
That's more than enough
It really
time to
won't let
commit
me
murder,
shoot it.
I should think.
Okay.
So
I didn't
Makoto,
even mean to
if
do
you
that.
have
That was a
any
mistake.
objections, now would be the time.
That was actually an accident. Aesthetic, how are you doing? Bro, I'm annoyed. Why is it so hard? This is more like a puzzle.
We've established
I know
a
the
time
answer.
frame for the murder.
I just don't know where to put it.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Finally.
No, that's wrong.
Gosh.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden.
What they be making me shoot is the
The
weirdest stuff.
sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Because we threw water on it.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Girl!
How dare you spew such indecent words?
You the one that said it!
No, I'm saying that the
I'm going home. The fact that I'm already there is beside the point. Between her nasty ass and Hero's dumb ass, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I don't want to keep digging. I'm tired. I Y'all don't forget to like the stream. I can't live like this. I'm so sick of, the amount of sickness that I feel in my body towards these people. It's already hot, y'all. I can only do so much. Renegade! Listen. Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. The biggest issue that I'm having with all of this is that it's already hot, y'all. It's like 75 degrees in April. No, it's not even April. 75 degrees in February. It feels like it's like June. I'm hot as hell. I'm not turning my air on because we in a recession. I'm hungry because I literally woke up, washed my face, and came over here and started streaming. And all I can think about is food. And these over here, these folks, the mouth down south is ridiculous. I'm gonna uninstall this shit.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
If you would shut the hell up, I could. Oh, that's right. She was passed out when the body caught on fire. Cause she got yeeted across the multiverses with the bomb. Oh, I have to do this.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No! How can you say it wasn't?
This should prove it.
I went through that kind of fast, if I do say so myself.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The
Man,
top
listen,
half
I'd rather
of the
deal with
body
genocide
was wet,
jail.
yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Genocide jail kind of cute with her little tongue hanging out her mouth. When she be like this.
The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Man, make
Let's
her
just
sneeze or something.
Move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
we threw water on it to put the fire out, but she didn't know that because she got yeeted across the
while
multiverses
the
by
body
the
was still on
bomb.
fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
I was upset with her until I just
So if
remembered
the
she was
sprinklers
unconscious
didn't
during
get
that
the body
part.
wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is. That's not what that means. I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Please say something.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Hi, Donnie. How are you doing, baby?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Duh!
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial, something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi.
This is completely random, y'all. Can I get Knockout City on my PlayStation? I know that's random. I was just trying to see something. Is that possible? As you were. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient. I bet.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting.
The tart!
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something at the scene that was used to cover the body. Could it have been the tart?
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
I mean, not me.
You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like a killer? She don't. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait.
Something's not right. The blood.
Not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Let go. I feel like I know who it is. Is it too early for my theory?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
The blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Byakuya even wanted us not to touch it to avoid getting blood on us.
By
Let me see, what are my options?
Tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Oh, it would be the body before the explosion. Hold on, I gotta change my bullet.
On one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
No. Who said no? What you say no to? It's like a 45-second delay between y'all chatting and me asking something and then y'all hearing it and saying something back. So 45 seconds is a long enough time.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
Okay, so it didn't get wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Oh, I see which one I need to shoot.
The underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
You need to go to the other one,
Since
he
it was
said.
facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh, you asked about, you said no, it's not too early for my theory. Okay. Are y'all ready for my theory? I don't know how. I don't know all the details. But I think it's Hiro. Mainly because I think he thought he was killing Kyoko. Because, you know, he was stuck on her being a ghost. Nah, I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. I think he dumb as hell. I really think he's way too stupid to do this. But I think it's Hiro. Because I don't think it's Byakuya. Because he ain't even acting the same way that he did when he was messing with the crime scene with Chihiro. I think it's here. I think it is. I think it's Hiro. I don't think it's Toko. Because Toko can't stand inside of blood, so it's not her. If it would have been anybody, it would have been Genocide Jill, and we all know how she kills. It's not her. I don't think it's Kyoko. Because, like she said, she ain't got no reason to kill nobody, and I don't think Hina would kill nobody either. I honestly think it's Hiro. Was he trying to exercise her? The fact that I know you mean exorcise, and the fact that you probably unintentionally spelled it wrong on top of that, and that's just really funny. I think it's Hiro. I don't know, and I think that it's Hiro, but at the exact same time, I might change my mind because Hiro don't seem smart enough to use the duct tape to keep the blood and all that shit. I don't know. Like when he thought he killed Sakura, but Sakura committed Sakuracide, so it's like, yeah, you know, Kyoko focused on other things. Okay.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side.
Bad. They making me mad. I'm gonna lose on purpose so I can get my hearts back. Unless I get it right. Come on.
By covering the body with the tarp,
Does it need to be body before
the
explosion?
killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
It's not that part.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
I shot the wrong one.
No, that's wrong.
Oopsies. Things happen. I know Kyoko told me. I just don't think she would have did it.
One side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
I had a hangnail.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
Don't get none on
If you
you.
put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
The blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You know?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
The nurse's office, the
I
same
know.
place he
They could
got
have
it.
grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken! You wasted a perfectly good chicken for murder? Do you know how much eggs cost? Do you know how much? Done wasted a chicken, y'all. I got mad. I'm sorry. That pissed me off. That done made me mad. We done wasted a damn chicken.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
We done wasted a chicken. I'm pissed off. In this economy?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
I'm so upset.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Ain't it?
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful.
Terrible.
They should have at least eaten it.
I mean.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We all just offended
But
about
if
the
that's
chicken.
the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Haram.
The ground was completely clean.
No chicken
I have
wings,
to
no
agree,
eggs.
That certainly is strange.
No
Maybe
ramen.
they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
Hi, Big Bully.
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
You know what? The coat was on the body
so.
weird. No, it wasn't. It was on backwards, remember?
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
She wasn't there.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Okay, yep, that's right. That makes sense.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Because now that you mention it, they said that
They wanted us
had
to
a head
think the murder
wound.
happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
But they had kerplunked
If
the
that's
person on the
actually
head
what
too.
took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, So they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Why y'all keep
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
The 16th student that we never actually met.
Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Hold on. Okay, I can't fix it from here. I don't feel like getting up. Disguised body has been added to truth bullets.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Gosh.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, fool, shut up.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Hold on just a second, y'all. It's getting on my nerves. My phone is not on Do Not Disturb. And my watch going crazy and I'm annoyed. I'm one of them people that lives with their phone permanently and Do Not Disturb. Okay. I am bike. Okie dokies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I was gonna say something smart, but I can't say that shit till I get back on Twitch. So I'm gonna have to wait.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Hi, Kayla! Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it. I don't want it. What should we do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Oh, bless it.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. Thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very
That's
suspicious
suspicious.
indeed. The knife we found
That's
stuck in the
weird.
body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, what we got? Disguised dead body exploded by the knives and fragments in the dead body. All right. Let's see.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it!
Oh, shut up, stupid.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
That's not what... It said that they died. They also had, wounds to their head after the top was removed, which means when the knife was thrust in the coat. When the knife was thrust in through the coat and the oh lord, I can't even read that.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no
Oopsies,
question.
I missed.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
I ain't got but 2 tries, and I'm gonna have to. I think, cause I remember they said that they got hit in the head with something too, like a pipe. Hold on.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that
You
knife
got my brow
before,
furrowed, bro.
then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Right.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
Mother.
No, don't you remember?
It literally
The
happened
killer
5
covered
seconds
the dead
ago.
body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Stupid.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. Just call me OMSandiego. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see in the Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
I'm sick of it.
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
Because they said something about her getting hit in the head.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same
Y'all see
thing.
Toko yeeting across the multiverses?
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but What's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
The bomb.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use,
he's such
you'd
an
know the
asshole, bro.
answer.
Well,
He's
if you're
such a
so
jerk.
smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
What I'm supposed to be saying? Oh, the bomb from Monokuma. Hold on. Uh-oh. Is it the fragments? It be fragments.
I got it!
Hi,
After
Archie.
the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect, you, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine, I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I'm so confused at it. I gotta concentrate. Concentration. There was a wound to the head. I remember that.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
It's right there. It literally said. Yes, I do think it's a mistake lurking in what you said. It's you. You are the mistake. You should have been swallowed or left in a sock on the side of the hotel bed.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Anyway.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that...
Hi, Matt!
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
So what am I doing? Knife was a cover-up. All those other wounds in her body weren't fresh, which only leaves
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
What the explosion?
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
I don't like nothing that you say, Yasuhiro, we're being completely honest. I got a half a heart, yeah.
Then shall
Here we go with my
continue the
tic-tac
debate?
worth of health, y'all.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file...
Welcome back, Allie.
That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I said, just go ahead and lose so we can get some more hearts. I don't know if I'm supposed to pull something or what. I'm trying to figure it out. Because we talking about the Monokuma file, so why is it... Okay, come on. Moving on. Blah, 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 blah. Walk, flock, flame.
Is...
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Refill my stuff. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to pull a bullet.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file...
Cause they talking about the Monokuma file,
there was
so
evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that...
Oopsies, I should have grabbed that.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
This one is dumb.
body.
The countless wounds ain't gonna have nothing to do with it.
Shall we continue the debate?
I think I need to pull him saying that she got hit on the back of her head.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally
That
dead
was a
when
mistake.
that happened.
I hate the wrong
And
button.
it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then...
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Okay.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
I'm about to say, why are they saying everything that's in the Monokuma file, but that's my bullet? That don't make no sense.
Really matter.
So tired of him.
Okay,
He's so
then we're
easily
safe in assuming
convinced
the blow
on
to
top
the
of
back
everything
her
else.
head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
It's not a metal pipe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
Why the handle not bullet?
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
I swear.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
What did she say?
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I did? Oh, the arrows. I forgot about the arrows. That's Toko.
I I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed him.
Duh, we said that.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master! You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I'm blaming him for down because there's one more thing about the weapon, the one more secret. Let's see what they're talking about first.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Okay.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master.
Oh, girl.
You have no right!
If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough. Which is why they used
the titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, that's wrong.
So they wrapped the arrow in the duct tape? Oh, maybe they wrapped several.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
They stupid. It would have made more sense to leave the duct tape on the body since you was gonna set it up to explode.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
I'm starting to not think it was Hero no more because he's so stupid. Either that he playing dumb very well.
It was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no.
But you had her key.
Absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Well, she has been to the dojo.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
No, but you the one that had her key, so how would
you do?
If he had her room key, when would she have done it?
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Interesting. Interesting. I have evidence. He talking about that key. The key was in her room. But my thing is that if Byakuya had Kyoko's room key, that's suspicious.
I got it!
That's weird.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is...
But Kyoko wasn't in her room because...
The key to the dojo locker.
Because
Byakuya
had the key to Kyoko's room.
Because
Kyoko couldn't get in her own room.
I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Which she
Don't
wasn't
bother
in.
Trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
Byakuya, did you do this?
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit.
But you
can't
had a key to her
explain this
bedroom.
away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just... there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there?
That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. I figured that's why. Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... which mean, that's not what that means.
That's
she
enough.
killed someone for me.
The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I feel like Byakuya did it now, y'all.
Should know.
What? Byakuya should know. Ooh, swift move. I was sure finna say, y'all, I think it's Byakuya now because he's trying to frame people. I don't trust Kyoko. I do. Funny story. I actually do.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
Yes, he would, child.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Because she didn't have the key to her room. Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
I might have to pull something.
I'm not the killer.
Let me see.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
You gonna cash out me $1 if she lies?
Master would never hide something from me.
Hey, I need some groceries.
There's proof
so
that you aren't the culprit.
like desperately.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
I'm trying to see what I need to shoot at. Hold on. All right, y'all, I got to concentrate.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
No, that's not it. She ain't the one I need to contradict. I need to contradict Byakuya. Okay, hold on.
Shoot!
How many even options am I getting? Hold on, let me see. Let me see.
Those words you just spoke.
They got a lot of words, a lot of talking.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
You're not the killer.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
But she doing most of the talking.
What are you hiding?
Master would never hide
It got something to do with the fact that she couldn't get in her room.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Okay, there's
Is that
proof.
what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
Let me see. Let me see something.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Okay. I think I got it. Come on.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never
Byakuya did
hide
it. Ain't
something
that
from
crazy?
me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Let's go.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Byakuya, did you do it? That's not. No, I said Kyoko got the little master key thing. It's not like her. To try and save herself such a desperate lie, does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Something else. Deeper meaning behind what Kyoko said earlier. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind laid for us. Mastermind's trapped. Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not true? Ooh, child. I'm spinning. Okay, hold on. The Mastermind's trapped. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm not the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. Oh, I am. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. You spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? Who, y'all? I am not nourished enough for this. I am not nourished enough for this. Charge my watch. Okay, so Kyoko has a master key that can lock. She got some kind of key that can unlock all of the any locked door in the school. Pursue for chaos. Well, I feel like letting it go or running away is going to end up not going. It's not going to go well.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko is definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Well, you gonna have to tell us what's going on, baby. Come on, shoot.
I didn't have the key to my room.
Okay.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
That is correct.
There's no doubt about that, right?
Correct.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong. No, Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
She could have. I don't think she did, but she could have.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
No, fool!
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
I think I messed up. But it's not Kyoko. Okay. We finna die. I still don't think she did it. We got it right? We got it right. Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something, no, this ain't right. Something wrong with this whole thing. Kyoko.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone... Something ain't
Let's
right.
give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Something is terribly wrong here, y'all. But I don't think she actually did. I'm so confused. Something is terribly wrong. Oh, we gonna all die here. I'm uninstalling this game. We ain't never gonna find out what the secrecy is, y'all. Just so y'all know. I'm for real. After school lesson. We just not gonna know. Y'all better go watch that old trash anime. This one is very dramatic compared to all the other ones. None of the rest of them took this long. Is you gonna say something or maybe not? And that's how the class trial Mukuro Kusaba came to an end. I still have to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or regardless, the truth was lost forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. In the end, it will prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. What the hell is this? Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we... What is this? This is hope? But what the hell?
This isn't right.
It's not.
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
I hate this game. I hate this game, bro. Love and high. I don't like this game right now. I'm finna uninstall this shit because y'all make sure y'all like the stream, even though I'm probably never playing this game again. Cause what the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? What was that? What was that? Rebuttal for Kyoko's claim. Her claim. What was the claim? I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? What the hell? Bruh. Not a fake ending. I have to decide right here. So I assume not to expose the lie. Natiana made me choose that. Bro, what is this? It need to go ahead and get cold again for however long it's gonna be cold. I was not prepared for the bugs. I guess we're gonna let it go. All of your responses are not allowed on YouTube. What have you been trying to say? I have to believe Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. Some secret there. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap. We already pursued it.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it.
Baby, I'm so confused. Grizzly, what you talking about? Oh, you just can't say what you want to say. I'm so goofy. Okay. I'm so goofy. Okay. Oh, okay.
I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But
I
who
wonder.
else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key
Just
in
had
there.
her. I'm hungry, y'all, and
There's
I need
only
groceries.
one other possibility
so
I can think
I don't know what to do with myself.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
No!
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
Again.
Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. and then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Did I pick the wrong one again?
Time's up! Class trials all over! Everyone...
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time!
Is that the wrong one too?
Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
What the hell? Okay. Hello? 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 Hello?
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
So the trial is actually over?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Y'all wrong.
Yes, indeed.
Good job.
Yep.
They got it right. I bet. None of this makes any sense. The whole trial don't make no sense. No, it don't.
Shing.
The same as always, just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Chills, kills.
Heart pounding positively through. Why do I? Okay. Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Huh?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm uninstalling this game. The same punishment? The exact same punishment? Alter ego? Was it alter ego?
What?
Huh? What's going on? I'm confused too. Was that alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planned it when he invaded my network. Damn it, how the hell I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. You miscalculated from the very beginning. What was that?
In other words,
you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash your flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit in a way that's way better than special punishment. A way better special punishment. Still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. I'm so confused. Is he gone? Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? Just what the hell is going on between the sheets of my home? We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words.
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Why is it giving us the free time music? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. Hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. I'm so confused. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school, and two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Do I have to start over? I woke up with my head resting on top of the hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing to sleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom. This is like the very beginning. What is going on? What? Finally, what? I could feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this another, what the hell is this? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. This isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for form. What an awful smell. It was a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. It must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. I was gonna be stuck here until I wasted away and died? I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Look at Lucha Hero, Alter Ego little face. Alter Ego saved me. He used up his last little bit of strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. I'm still in chapter 5, bro. This is a desk, probably the one that fell down here with me. A rocket and a tank. What? Is that an airplane? Okay, there's a door. It's locked. No matter how many times I push, pull to kick it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food in the garbage pit. Plenty of food here, but it's all right, you're in the garbage. That was pointless too. Next I searched for some water, also pointless. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around a bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. There's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Good crunch? I thunk personally. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. It was trash. As I watched, a pile of garbage jostled and formed into an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out towards whatever it was to come down here with me.
Just a second.
Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
We're gonna talk about the Naruto just sitting in a... Kyoko? Look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again. First, I have something for you. Oh, she brought us some food. Bless it. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you finish. Thank you. Snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Woo, that hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. You still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. That's not a bad thing to be good at. Okay, so ma'am. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me? To pay a bet. I said a bet. To pay a debt or no to atone. Atone? During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that you didn't abandon me. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive,
in other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up in my mind to come to Host Peak Academy for one very important reason. You have some reason to come to Host Peak. That's right. At least I did once. Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. You forgot, but remember she said she had amnesia. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory, that's impossible. Amnesia? Yeah. Then it's really true. You lost your memory.
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here. Right. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't even remember what my ultimate ability was. What would make you forget all of that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because... I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. Why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my abilities, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind just stole them from you? Roger! Hi, Roger! It's a black gold Roger, y'all. Roger! Roger! Hey, y'all! Roger, do you? Okay, so listen. So I got this big pretty PS5 that I hooked up last night, right? That Jim World had got it for me. And I don't know what to put on it other than God of War Ragnarok, which I have because I got the God of War Ragnarok one. I finally hooked it up last night because I had to make sure it was actually working because I was getting nervous. I was like, bro, it's been in the box too long. I got to see if it actually turned on. gotta make sure it work. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure that it didn't die in rest mode. Some people said that theirs died when they put it in rest mode. It's a Black Gold Roger. Fall Guys. I don't want to take up too much space on it though, y'all. Now I thought you was just gonna get a whooping or something. This on some other, not for real. It still turned on, y'all. It still turns on, yay! That's all I wanted to see, was that it still turned on. Yeah, I still don't know what's happening. So the mastermind stole them from you.
However,
and it could also mean somehow your memories may be connected to the mystery of this school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you? If I did that and we all worked as one, how we get in the garbage chute? So we had Makoto had somehow or another been found guilty of the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba, and while I was being punished, Alter Ego hacked the punishment so that I didn't get crushed by the little weighted guillotine looking thing, and so instead of that I just fell into the trash, because apparently that's where I was gonna fall anyway. I was nervous because somebody said that, I think so, but you know, I think the people that was having trouble turning theirs on was the ones that got them off Amazon when all of a sudden you didn't need an invitation to get them off Amazon, but my bougie ass sister bought mine from Best Buy. So there's that. As she should. As she fucking should. If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. There's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Huh?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. I gotta find a game to play with Roger now. I only played Dead by Daylight with him and I was technically teaching. Like, y'all understood the world of possibilities that has opened up now that I have a PS5. Somebody told me, who was it that told me you gotta get an Xbox now just to flex? That was Rio raggedy ass. Somebody told me you should get an Xbox now just to flex. I think it was Rio. Was it Rio? No, it wasn't. It was Solo. I've never wanted an Xbox. I don't like the controller. I've never liked the controller for the Xbox. My hands are small. Like, the Xbox got a really big controller. Don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
that being said, there was a limit on what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. Well, why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
I still don't get it. It's just like a dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others. I know I never asked for your help right away. No, I never asked for your help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. Me personally, bro? Yeah. I think that's just her personality. Okay, so what we doing now? You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own, so how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything? I think there's a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Ooh, what is she? Ooh, I wish I could put money on it. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I was right! I told y'all! I was right! I was right! Run it back! I said that she was the ultimate detective. Is that not what I said? Is that not what I said? Talk to me in only the nicest way. My name is OMSandiego. What did I say? I was right. If I ain't get nothing else right for this entire stream, I was right about that. I said that 14 streams ago. I said she gonna be the ultimate detective. I said I feel like she even dresses like in a just in only the nicest way will you refer to me. I said that. I called that shit. And I'm the other ultimate detective because I knew it. I said it. I said it. I said it. I don't know no knowledge of Danganronpa. I don't know who none of these people is. I said it. Talk to me in only the nicest way. I'm a fucking genius. Owen Big Brainer, pro gamer. She still need to open her mouth sometimes. She wouldn't let you die for her investigation. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But shout out to Alter Ego. You the real MVP. But I just want to... I said that she was the ultimate detective 11,000 episodes ago. I wish I could go back and find it and then clip it, and then y'all clip the moment when we found out she was 17 streams later, so I can give it to Killums and he can edit it and I can put the shit on YouTube. Because not YouTube, this is YouTube. Put it on TikTok or something, because it is the way. Hi Diamond D, how you doing, baby? It is the way. I said it, I called it, I am a genius. Don't fight me on this. Refer to me as OMSandiego and speak to me in only the nicest, utmost respect. I don't care that I don't know what's going on no more. I was right about something this time. That's all I care about. All I care about is that I was right. All I care about is that I was right. The ultimate detective. The ultimate detective. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby.
Correct.
The reason I came to Host Peak Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Host Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my daddy. Now, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Because you see how everybody else died and he's still alive? Lucky. I'm sorry. I'm just really... Speak to me in only the nicest way. Like... Huh? What she say? Okay. I was separated from him as a child, and as it turns out, he became the headmaster of Host Peak. Kyoko's dad is Host Peak's headmaster? And that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way, huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense. But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so that there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. What did you see in there? You would hide in your room, don't you? Even ended up in the trash shooters looking, not for real.
So...
The room had been ransacked, the shelves were a mess, and the desk drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind,
it's
right?
True.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. Oh, it's a map!
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entire Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there. Once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like, that part of the school? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. Oh, Lord bless it. It's not an active skill, so that's how I don't want to, but look, he's still alive. That's lucky. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important and really ominous. Okay, so we're gonna keep talking? Like, when we getting out?
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there was no cameras or monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Mukuro Kusaba, doesn't it? Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her? What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Kusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed.
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me. That was the point of the class trial. It was. The mastermind knew that they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations? Right. Exactly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. So she was allowed, no matter what they said, she was allowed to go to the part of the school that was locked off. Okay. You are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words,
the mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use a class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves are somehow bound to the school regulations. My brain will explode soon. I'm going to have to color or something after this, because Jesus. Bless it. There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, huh? I could have become the victim. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, from when when Rey Mysterio was in my room. Rey Mysterio, y'all get it? Rey Mysterio, okay. Mucha Lucha, okay. During the night, I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. Make sure y'all like the stream. What? What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this, which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
Correct.
Y'all actually went to go find the discovery. I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
that wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
and their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room, it all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. That means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right? You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does this all mean?
In other words,
the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out who the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You talking about what happened a year ago? Lord have mercy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I am exhausted. The tragedy, whoever's responsible for that, they're the ultimate despair. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair, then make no mistake, they're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. There's a group that is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. 100 Mile Dash, the pain of a junk food junkie. That literally makes no sense. Y'all said it's only 6 chapters, right? A Dream Island rocket present. Yes, please save. I'm so confused. Hold on. Hold on. You get it? I don't get it. Hey y'all, can y'all go tab up CY's on Twitch? He needs 2 more days. He already got the average viewers and everything. He needs 2 more days to be live and to keep his average viewers so that he can hit affiliate. Thank you. I'm confused. I don't really know what's happening. I don't really know what's going on. I'm very confused. Like, lost in the sauce does not describe for real what I'm feeling. But we finished the chapter, so I don't know. I feel like because y'all said it's only 6 chapters, right? It's only 6 chapters in Danganronpa. Let me go save again, because this is a lot of moving parts. Oh, it's F1. Oh, we fine. I tabbed them up anyway, because I got a notification on my phone, so I had pulled them up. Because JT is also live, which I know CWATS is the last affiliate that I am aware of that we are pushing. Well, the last person that I'm aware of that we are pushing to affiliate. And you playing Fall Guys. So it's 6 chapters, is that what you, Okay. I'm just gonna make sure that it's saved. I'm so confused, y'all. I'm finna make me some foods though. No, wrong button. This button. I need a break though. As bad as I want to figure out what the hell is going on between the sheets in my home, I need a break, because that just made me so tired. And the only reason that this stream was as short as it was, honestly, is because we went all the way up literally until they gave us the Monokuma file in the last. Man, I feel like I need a nap. I need to play. I need to do something I know. Gosh, Jesus. Goodness gracious. And I also need to eat and I need to clean up some things. So, yeah. We'll be back on Twitch tomorrow though. I'm excited about that. I have no idea what I'm doing just yet. Well, I have a surprise for y'all, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it on stream just yet. But I do got a surprise for y'all. Wait, this was it? No, there's more. There's more to the game. But what I've been doing is I play. I know 3.5 hours is short as hell for me, but I don't think like 6 and 7 hour streams go. I don't think they go very well on YouTube, but I'm not sure because I have streamed Danganronpa for like 6 hours before. Now, Loafin, I've been here for 3.5 hours, and I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I cannot keep going if I don't eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry as hell. I ain't ate nothing. I literally got up and washed my face and started streaming. But yeah, chapter 6 is literally the last chapter. So we should be finishing this next week. If we do it the way that I've been doing it, where we can, well, normally we catch a body and then do the class trial, but I don't really know what's gonna happen now. I'm actually very confused. You just woke up early? I woke up like 20 minutes before. I woke up, so stream was supposed to start at 3. I literally woke up at like 2:54. And I put a little post on YouTube like, hey y'all, I'm running late because I just woke up. I need to wash my face and get my life together, and then I'll be on there. That's why y'all can always tell when I start the stream and I just get out the bed, because I yawn for like the first hour of the stream. I be sitting there like, like this. You can always tell when I just woke up, because I yawn for the entire first part of the stream every time. Never fails. But now I'm hungry. That's all I can think. All I've been thinking about for like the last 45 minutes is, dang, I'm hungry. Dang, I'm hungry. Dang, I'm hungry. So, yeah. Big W, was this a W? I don't know. W stream, W confusion. W just as the dopest for knowing that Kyoko was the ultimate detective and I had figured it out in chapter 2. I ain't gonna hold you. But, which was 1,000 weeks ago. Y'all been playing this game for almost a month. Over a month. Cause I only stream on YouTube. Yeah, I couldn't stop yawning. That's how I know. That's how I know. But yeah, y'all, I don't know what this gonna look like. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be in Discord. I'm gonna clean up a little bit more. I got some stuff that I need to do, but I'm probably gonna be in Discord because obviously I'm not satisfied with the games. I need to play some more games. Y'all know, because I've been cleaning up a lot. I haven't really played no games. Like, I was so rusty on Overwatch last night. It was awful. It was awful. But yeah, let's go. If y'all don't have them pulled up already, it was a great time. And then like, all our other people finna get, like, Jonesy finna go live, so y'all can tab Jonesy up too. C-Watts is live. I told him don't stay live for too long. W stream, y'all the best. So yeah, I love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow on Twitch. I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all might want to go ahead and come on. I'm gonna start around, I wish I could schedule it the way that I have my little schedule thing on Twitch. Streaming earlier has been good, but I don't know, something about streaming super early on, I don't know. When you make your PSN account, add me. I might have already did it, but I'm not really sure. I have no idea how to tell. I'm trying to make it so that it stops showing my fucking government name everywhere. That's why I haven't told nobody that I did it, because I don't want nobody to look at me and see my government. But yeah, I'm gonna probably figure that out after I go make some moms. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all on Twitch tomorrow. We're gonna probably play some games in the Discord if y'all want to come in. Oh, we had a W movie night last night too, y'all. We had so much fun. We watched The Woman King and Hidden Figures. We had so much fun. But yeah, surprise. Yeah, I got a surprise for y'all. But I gotta get my room together because I don't like how it looks. So I'll be all over the place tonight. I slept till 3, so unfortunately for me, I'll probably be up for a long time too. Even though I was stressed, I'm still stressed. Very much a lot. Very much a lot. Very much a lot. But again, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all are the bestianas. Yeah. And yeah, that's literally all I have. I don't have nothing else to say for real. So I love y'all. I mean it, and I will see y'all tomorrow on Twitchianas, okay? W community, W stream. I'm gonna see if I can figure out. You should be able to change it. I thought I did, but it's still doing it. It wasn't doing it at first, and now it is. I'm just so confused. But I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. You be in Discord later? I bet. I'm gonna make me some numbs, and I'll probably pop in Discord and play around with the PlayStation or something. I love y'all so much. I mean it. I will see y'all tomorrow on Twitchianas. Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like the stream. And make clips, y'all. Clips help. Clips help a lot. Cause don't forget, when I finish Danganronpa, I'm gonna take like at least a week off of Twitch. Not Twitch, a week off of YouTube. I kind of got to stay consistent with Twitch because I feel like if I take a break, my numbers gonna go. So, but yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love you. I mean it. And we'll be back on YouTube next week for some more Danganronpa, unless, you know, something fantastic happens, and I don't think it is. Oh, we watching the State of Play tomorrow. We are gonna watch the State of Play tomorrow. It's gonna be my first State of Play with a PlayStation, y'all. I'm fancy. All right, I love y'all. I mean it. W stream. I will see y'all tomorrow on Twitch. Mwah.
A beautiful night, whoa. We're underneath 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place. Look at your faces. I've never seen you look like this before. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? Look at this place. Look at your faces. They're shining like 1,000 shining stars. Why don't you let yourself just be somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be whoever you are? Isn't this such a beautiful night?